Hey, and welcome you guys. Me. I hope you can hear me. Let me turn my volume up just a little bit, just a lot of bit, just a little bit, just a lot of bit. As you come into the room, let me know you're here. Let me know you can hear me okay, see me okay, do all the things at the bottom of the screen. Oh, I didn't think this through when I did this overlay because this thing at the bottom is cutting off my overlay a little bit. It's all right. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, comment in the comment section, share this video where you share your videos because sharing is caring. Turn on your notifications, please, and thank you. Cash App is there for those who would like to, hold a little something in a tip jar. Hold on, give me 1 second, you guys. My bad, y'all. I don't know what my son is doing in here. I asked him to do something, and now he's doing it, but I think he left the water running, child. Life be life, and it's very real, and it is very all the way live when we come over here. Anyway, happy Monday. Usually I do this on the weekend, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, one of those days. Happy Monday, happy MLK Day. Celebrate, okay? All right now. That sound is going to aggravate my nerves. Hey, Tamika, hey. Whoo, child, all right. Back, let's get into it. You're going to be making a little noise in the background. Just bear with me because I've been asking for a drink, and yeah. Thirsty. I got a little bit of water. Like the good sis Tamika said, hit the like button, turn on your notifications, subscribe. We're gonna get into our watch list. And as the people come into the room, I'm just gonna quickly go over the series that we're returning in January because we're talking about January, y'all. And this you can also find it on my community tab because I didn't put that on my slides because I usually post that up at the top of the month. And I kind of either do the second week or the third week for my watch list. So we had the Oval return for season 6 on BET Plus, the Upshaw's season 6, the Traitors season 3, Goosebumps: The Vanishing I put because that's kind of like an anthology series, so it's kind of like the second season, if you will. Severance season 2, Young Famous and African season 3, Harlem season 3 is coming on the 23rd, as well as The Night Agent season 2, Toya and Rajane season 2, All American for those of y'all that are still watching season 7, and The Recruit season 2 comes to Netflix on January 30th. So like I said, and also I think Love and Hip Hop, because I put that down in the comment section because sometimes Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, not sure what season. But I did put that down in the comment section, and it's on my community tab for those of you that are interested in just looking to see, it lets up on the list here. So I usually don't put it here. It's usually there. Hey, West Coast Barbara. Hey. So we're going to jump right into this list, y'all. I made this overlay, and then the thing on the bottom is cutting off the overlay. I don't know if I should take it off or not. We're going to see when we get these slides up here. Let's see. Yep, it was a cute idea. Well, I guess I'm going to have to take this overlay off because I don't know how to. Can I move me around? Not. That doesn't work either. Real time, yeah. I told you it's real live all the time. Hold on one second. Let me take this overlay down. I might have to redo it. Now I see it up here with everything on the screen. I know where to move things through. The popcorn is fine, but this is cutting me off. I don't want to have to hang over to the side. So let's get that off. I'm gonna have to tweak it a little bit. All right, here we are. Overlay list. My bad, y'all. So we're going to start off at the first of the month. Now, Harlan Coben said we gave you one last year, this year, and that was at the top of the year too for 2024. For 2025, he said another one. We're going to hit you with another one. So we had Harlan Coben's Missing You on Netflix January 1st. This drama mystery thriller is rated TVMA. It was only 5 episodes, so it was pretty short, about 45 minutes each episode. So a quick little watch. Now, I didn't put down the actors and the actress's name because aside from this guy here on the end from, I think, Top Boy, I don't know these people, so forgive me. Detective Kat Donovan's world unravels when she finds her estranged fiance on a dating app. This leads Kat to reopen the unsolved mysteries surrounding her father's unaliving. I enjoyed it. I know some people have issues with Harlan Coben's stuff that he puts on Netflix. I know these are also based upon novels, but when it comes to that, like, the pacing or whether it's realistic or different, just, different criticisms I've heard as to the wanting to be more focused on the characters and the stories and not just giving us wow factor and making the story move faster are some of the things that I heard. I enjoyed it. Was it a little foolish in some areas? Yes, but I did enjoy it. Like I said, it was a quick little watch. Did I watch it in a day? If not a day, I watched it in 2 days because, once you get invested, it's like, you're there and you're watching. Next up on January 2nd, we got Conspirators on All Black. It's a mystery series, I believe, rated TVMA. And so far, it's 3 episodes. I'm not sure how many they're going to get on the season. I could have looked at some of their other programming. I couldn't even go look because your girl got rid of All Black. That's one of those ones that's sometimes we on and sometimes we off. And, so we're on the off period right now. Okay. For All Black. I may double back, get a subscription, gather a whole bunch of things that I want to watch them in a month and get rid of it. We got to free up the money somehow, some way. But I believe this is from the creators of Double Cross, which I haven't seen. I've heard, 50 things about that one too. That has my guy, Darren Dance Grooves, I believe. So I may double back and check that out. Your girl's on a, old binging tip. This is 7 years. 7 years after high school, friends working for a mayoral candidate uncover secrets about his and disappearance, forcing them to decide whether to expose or help him. Sounds interesting enough. Like I said, I may add it to the list so that when I have All Black, I can check it out. If any of you have seen it, let me know, how is it moving so far? How's the pacing? Who else is in it? Because I didn't put down the actors or actresses for this one either. Who all is in it? All of that good stuff. If you've seen it, I just try to look for different things. Some things that I will watch, some things maybe that I wouldn't watch. I know I've said this before, just to give you guys a little variety, to spice of life in this list here, because there is so much to consume right now. On January 3rd on Netflix, we got Selling the City. It's a reality series rated TVMA. It's 8 episodes. I believe it's about 45 minutes each. And it follows agents at real estate brokerage firm Douglas Ellisman as they navigate the cutthroat world of luxury real estate in New York City. Totally love the world of real estate. I'm a New York girl, fascinated by the whole thing. Not enough brown faces in there for me. I wish they hadn't canceled that one that what's her name was on, because she coming up on the list too. Why can't I ever think is it Selling Sunset? Wait, hold on. When all else fails and the brain is not working, we got to look. Selling Tampa. I enjoyed Selling Tampa. That was, mostly brown faces. I don't even mind a mix, but this is just this. I'm gonna be politically correct and keep it pushing. But if you guys are interested, check it out. Let me know what you think of it. It's somewhere on the list. It's nowhere near the top. I like the concept, like I said, I like a little more variety, although maybe this is the accurate depiction of what selling in, high class New York City luxury real estate looks like. Maybe that's just it, and we can't ask for things that we don't have. Moving on to January. Hold on, let me turn the camera off a second, guys. January 3rd on Netflix, we have Love is Blind Germany. This is our reality dating series rated TVMA and is 9 episodes. Now, I have not got a chance to check this out. I done seen some clips, baby, and I think your girl gonna have to double back and give it a look. See, okay, we got a nice little mix, a nice little representation, because Netflix like to play in our face sometimes, but this is our generic description for Love is Blind for those of you that may not watch. We have 30 singles who want to be loved for who they are, will choose to marry without ever meeting them. Over 4 weeks, they'll get engaged, move in together, plan their wedding, and attempt to add physical connection to their emotional bond. When their wedding date arrives, will they marry the person they fell blindly in love with? That is the question, ladies and gentlemen. That's just the premise of the show. That's for all of our good Love is Blinds, okay? And I do cover that, and I will be covering Love is Blind next month. It comes back on Valentine's Day, so I will be covering that. I forgot what season that is. 5? No, not 5. 6, 7, one of those. We'll be definitely going over to check that out. But like I said, I think I'm going to have to check this out. I've seen a couple of little keys with it. So we got to see what's going on. Also on January 7th on Netflix, we got Jerry Springer Fights Camera Action. Jerry. So this is a 2-part documentary, and it's rated TVMA. And this is the jaw-dropping documentary that goes behind the scenes of America's most controversial talk show to expose its biggest scandals, both on and off camera. Okay. Hey, DeMarcus Vaughn, what's good? Hey. I got to fix my little overlay for next time. Did get a chance to check this one out. You guys know I have been into the documentaries, trying to get back into that space. Typically, I do panels with the ladies, and I'll continue to do that when that opportunity arises. But for now, I'm also going to do just some little short, quick synopsises of, summaries of what went on in the documentary and my thoughts. And actually, this is not what's up right next, but Jerry Springer is on the list. So I will give you in a couple of weeks some quick thoughts on that, even though it's already passed. We're just shuffling around, playing a little bit of catch up, but that is on the docket because we got to talk about it, baby. Jerry Springer was definitely, it was a time, it was an era, it was a whole movement. Next up, no, DeMarcus, I have not watched All Americans since they graduated high school. I watched the season after they graduated, maybe a couple episodes, and I checked out, and I kept saying like I was going to go back to it because, sometimes FOMO gets the best of you, and then I just never did. So, yeah, I know Taye Diggs' character is no longer there at some point because, when you're not watching, you liable to get spoilers. So I did get a spoiler, but nah, you still watching All American. I know Erica Vane covers it, and I think Mo.J may, don't give me the lion, Mo, may still be covering it, talking about it. But yeah, almost skip that one. Hold on one second, you guys. Hey, what's going on, Detroit? What's popping? We're here talking about some of these January releases. I'm going to put up the next one if y'all give me 1 minute. I'm going to give you a little music, and we're going to get right back into it. Actually, let's hit you with a little likey break. All right, y'all. Pardon the interruption. Your girl is back. Yeah, it was crazy because it was definitely a time, and that definitely I was like, ooh, because at some point with Jerry Springer, I'll talk about it when I do my little short blurb on it. But at some point, I had clocked out of Jerry Springer because that was a whole lot. Okay, it was a whole lot. So I held on and rode for as long as I can, and then I was like, Uncle, I cannot do any more at all. That's coming up on a list too, Demarcus. I did everything in a release date order, so that's at the end of the list. But I did see his name on it. I was like, oh, okay. And then you have to go take a look. See, I ain't watched Star Trek, and I do not know how long. But January 7th, we got The Curious Case of Natalia Grace, the final chapter on Max. It was also premiered on the ID channel on January 6th. I don't have the ID channel, so we are always watching on Max. It's a 4-part documentary rated TV 14, and it delves into the mind-bending criminal case. Well, this is actually the wrong description for this because this says delves into the mind-bending criminal cases featuring unexpected developments and exclusive insights from those directly involved. I think that was the other show. Let me see if I can find the correct one for good old Natalia. I did something on her last year. I did a what did it call? My 2 cents. And then this year I'm doing Yikes, True Crime, and Docs. So I did the final part. So if you guys want to go, that's what I'm going to be doing for Jerry Springer is like a little true crime, a Yikes, True Crime, and Docs. That'll be volume 3. Volume 2 should be up sometime this week. But if you guys want to check that out, I did talk about this nonsense that they gave us here because yikes. I don't like that description either. Hold on one second, you guys. That's just the news. Anyway, if you guys saw it, you kind of know what it's about. Nicole and Vince DePaul rescue Natalia, but apparently her loyalty to the man just shocks them. Money concerns, tax issues, and strained bonds. The DePauls must decide whether to help Natalia or succumb to the chaos. That's a quick little description I just found on the Googler for you guys. Shout out to Miss Misha. But yeah, it was a time. It was a whole lot of nothing. Hey, Sheena girl. Hey. I mean, I had to see it through. I had to see how it ends. We followed, the first part, the second part, so I had to see it through to the end. Next up, also on January 7th, we have Doc on Fox and on Hulu. It's a medical drama rated TV 14, and I believe it's 10 episodes in our first season. And we have Molly Parker, Scott Wolf, and Amira Van, who I love and adore and miss from How to Get Away with Murder. And I believe Molly Parker plays Dr. Amy Larson, who loses her memory during a car accident, and she now must return to being an intern and somehow rebuild her life from the pieces that remain. It looks fascinating enough. I just don't know if I'll have enough time to watch all of this stuff because that's what happens when you do this list. It's about 30 some things on this list. So clearly I won't be getting to everything. And I've been knocking off a good little bit of things. Some of them were actually series returning and some of them were new things. So this does sound fascinating. You lose a whole 8 years of your life because go ahead and watch the trailer. You lose a whole 8 years of your life will definitely give you a whole new perspective. And I'm curious to see how she navigates it. However, it's a lot to watch. It's a lot to watch. Also on January 7th on Netflix, we got The Breakthrough, which is a crime drama rated TV 14. I believe this is a mini series with 4 episodes. So we have 2 descriptions. The first one says a shocking double unaliving, a family without answers, a detective who made a promise. He will keep looking no matter what or how long it takes. Which I'm like, okay, so what is the breakthrough? Give us the breakthrough. So our second description was when a double was unsolved for 16 years. A detective teams up with a genealogist to catch the unaliver before it becomes a cold case. So Genealogist. This is how we're getting the breakthrough. Because that first description, I think what was on Netflix left a little to be desired. So I'm like, where are we getting the breakthrough from? What is it? I mean, cases have breakthroughs, but is it criminal breakthrough? Is it, we got it. We there. Hey, Stephen Harris. Hey, hey. Next up, now this one I have not seen either, but I've heard really good things about it. It's On Call on Prime Video, came out January 9th. It's an action drama rated TVMA, and I believe it's 8 episodes in total. And we have Lori Loughlin as well as Eric LaSalle, which, sometimes when you get a familiar name in there, that will kind of push you in that direction and want to check it out. So this goes inside the squad car on the streets with Long Beach. Go inside the squad car on the streets of Long Beach. I still didn't read it right. Go inside the squad car on the streets with Long Beach police. I promise you I can read. Through training with Officer Tracy Harmon and rookie Alex Diaz, the series examines how the complexities of the job affects the human condition. Harmon will be enlightened by a kid from the streets, while Diaz will learn that policing isn't black and white. It requires shades of gray. Baby, ain't that everything? But yeah, in terms of the police world, I would hazard a guess that there's some gray area for sure. Like I said, I've heard good things about it. So that's on my list. That's a little higher up on my list to check out. On January 9th, we got The Pit on Max. It's a medical drama. Lots of medical dramas. We got Doc. Now we got The Pit. Two totally different premises, but a medical drama nonetheless. Rated TVMA, and I believe this is going to get 15 episodes. And we got our guy Noah Wyle is in this one. So this is a realistic examination of the challenges facing healthcare workers in America, as seen through the lens of the frontline heroes working in a modern-day hospital in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Looks interesting enough. I did get a chance to check out the trailer for that one. So if medical dramas is your speed, you like the Grey's Anatomy and those type of things, here's one for you to check out. Yes, happy birthday to Joey Badass, aka Unique. Thank you, DeMarcus. DeMarcus be keeping up on everything, all the going ons with our favorite TV shows and TV characters. On January 9th, also on Max, we got Aaron Hernandez and the Untold Murders of Bristol. This is a true crime documentary type of thing. It's TV 14 and it has a runtime of 1 hour and 24 minutes. And this is the chilling story behind the 2004 Bristol Center School Rams. Aaron Hernandez and 2 high school teammates committed unalivings in Connecticut. Yikes. There was more to him than meets the eye. I watched the documentary on Netflix. I started the one on Hulu that was Ryan Murphy, and I think I made it about halfway through and tapped out. I'm going to double back and finish watching it. It was fascinating enough, but some of the stuff that they chose to focus on, not that I have any issue with it. I was just like, child, it's just is what it is. So I'm going to go back and watch. Oh, okay, so On Call is good. Yeah, I heard it was good. Incredible. Ooh, fires. Okay. We got to move that up on the list for sure. Now, I'm not a getting to the movies girl, but if we skip this we are going to there we go. Now stop hammer time. Goodness gracious. It was like the button got stuck. Like I was saying, I'm not really a go into the movies type of girl. You guys know that, first of all, the cost of the movies have gone up substantially. So I probably will in the future try to do some solo dates when the kids are in school. But typically when I go to the movies, I'm taking the kids. We going to see something superheroes. Like next month, we're going to go see good old Captain America when that comes out. And things of that nature. Kids movies like the one with The Rock, the Christmas movie, we went to see that. So that's kind of my wheelhouse. That's what I actually get to the movie theater to see. But then there's always tons of things that I want to see that I don't actually get to see. And this is one of those. So we'll see. Like I said, maybe I can get a little solo time when the kids are in school and I'm off. So go check it out. But January 10th, we got Den of Thieves 2, Pantera in theaters. This action crime is rated R with the runtime of 2 hours and 10 minutes. Gerard Butler and O'Shea Jackson Jr. are back. Lawman Big Nick O'Brien gets embroiled in the treacherous and unpredictable world of diamond thieves as he pursues career criminal Donnie Wilson to Europe. I enjoyed the first one. I would actually have to rewatch it because I don't remember all the specific details. I enjoyed the first one. Like I said, it's just how do we get to the movie theater to go see it? And I want to give it its proper dollars, so we'll see. Stephen Harris says, happy birthday, Martin Luther King Jr. Washington, D.C. is celebrating MLK Day because a federal holiday. What to know about the National Day of Service. Okay. Yeah. Yes, that's what we're celebrating today. It's MLK Day. His birthday was the 15th, but today's the actual day. We got a day off of work. We got a day off of school. God bless and thank you. And yes, let's celebrate Dr. King, Martin Luther King. All right, we got to go slow so we don't speed ahead. Also on January 10th in theaters, I believe this is probably limited release. We have the comedy drama Hard Truths. It's rated R with a runtime of 1 hour and 37 minutes. And we have Marianne Jean-Baptiste and Michelle Austin star. Pansy, which is this lady's name, because about many times as I read this description, I'm like, this description don't make no sense. If you read it correctly, it does. So the lady's name is Pansy. Angry and depressed, lashes out at family and strangers. Her constant criticism isolates her, except from her cheerful sister, Chantel, who remains sympathetic despite their differences. Like I said, looks like a limited release. Probably going to skip it. Marianne Jean-Baptiste is one I typically watch, so this kind of made the list. And also, like I said, I like to look for, anything that I can find to vary the story. Vary the list so we can get, a good range of things, different things, dramas. And, I love dramas and docs. And I don't like horror, but I like to throw in some horror for you guys. What we got next? Next up, we got, a little too fast. There we go. January 14th, we got Diddy, The Making of a Bad Boy on Peacock. Yet again, another documentary, rated TVMA with a runtime of 1 hour and 39 minutes. Hey, Candy Love. Hey. From his childhood to becoming a mogul, this raw look at Sean Combs' journey through exclusive footage and candid interviews explores his rise, controversies, and the man behind the music. Oh, okay, she's driving, y'all. So she said, hey, chat. Now I watched this. I didn't really learn too much new from it. When I was talking to Candy about it, it was maybe one or two things that I did learn from it. But like I said, your girl is doing Yikes true crime documentaries. We started with Natalia Grace. We're going to move on to Mr. Diddy here. That'll be up this week. We'll just, I'll give you just a brief overview of what the doc gave us, what I learned, if anything, and just, my thoughts on this whole case and everything that's going on, because it's going to be so much more. I think Prime Video is giving us another Diddy documentary next month in February. I watched the one on Tubi that was from TMZ, and it's just so many. I don't feel bad at all. I'm just like, yikes, it's a lot. Also on January 14th on Max, I think January 13th on ID, because like I said, your girl don't have ID. I watch everything on Max. So January 14th, we got the true crime series, The Curious Case of. It's 6 episodes, rated TV 14. So each episode will be a case. And this is the correct description that I put for Natalia Grace. That was my bad. This delves into mind-bending criminal cases featuring unexpected developments and exclusive insights from those directly involved. That was the description for this one. And I believe episode 1 was Bam Margera. I haven't got a chance to check that out, but I'm into true crime. I love a good documentary. I don't know if I will be recapping this one, so to speak. Maybe once I get a look-see, I'll have a change of heart. If I do, you'll be the first one to find out. because it'll be up and you'll be able to watch it. But yeah, if you guys are into true crime, we got 6 episodes, 6 cases. I'm not sure what the other 5 cases would be, but like I said, episode 1 is up already, and that's on Bam Margera. Love Megan with Love Megan. That is delayed until March. I don't think I put a slide up for that one anyway. I did not. This one I got from Inga. Shout out to you. Released on January 15th. It's on Freeform and also on Hulu, called Scam Goddess. It's a crime reality series, rated TV 14. And I believe it's 4 episodes of 4 parts, about 45 minutes each. We have Lacey Mosley, and I believe she also has a podcast doing the same thing. Covers scams on the streets today while also giving in-depth breakdowns of robberies, rackets, and capers throughout history. This looks like something definitely in my wheelhouse. We got a nice little chocolate girl giving us the 411. And like I said, I believe she also does a podcast. So I might have to double back and see what I can find out about that. But again, for all my true crime peoples. On January 16th on Prime Video, we got Unstoppable. It's a sports drama rated PG-13 as a runtime of 1 hour and 56 minutes, based on a true story or based on the inspirational true story. That's what the graphic here says. We got Jarrell Jerome. Oh, Jennifer Lopez. Y'all, yikes. Won't even get into it. Y'all just going to keep putting her in stuff. Don Cheadle and Bobby Cannavale are in this one. Born with one leg, Anthony Robles defies expectations to become a champion wrestler in college, competing against the very school that rejected him. I did watch this. The beginning, this was rough because his upbringing was less than favorable, so that was a little tough to watch. But once we got through it and we're focused on the story of how he got to where, and all his accomplishments and everything like that, and the person that he was, it was a good story. It was you gonna have a little thug tear. I would definitely recommend watching it, but like I said at the beginning, it's gonna be a little rough because that upbringing is yes, yikes. And I didn't realize, because I was like, he's in the movie, but I guess he was the body double for Jarrell Jerome. I'm like, oh, okay, got it. Yes, Michelle Obama's birthday was January 17th. Our forever first lady. This one is for you too, DeMarcus. You asked about it, and did you get the chance to watch it yet? I know you asked me about it, and I know I said I was going to skip it. January 17th on Netflix. We got Back in Action. It's an action comedy rated PG-13 with a runtime of 1 hour and 54 minutes. We got Jamie Foxx, we got Cameron Diaz, and I saw Glenn Close's name on the cast title also. So that was interesting, but it's probably going to be a skip for me. Former CIA spies Emily and Matt are pulled back into espionage after their secret identities are exposed. I gotta go watch just a little clip, a little trailer. Sorry, somebody sending me a text message. Did that already. Anyway, yeah, I gotta find a little trailer on it to see. Oh, this is a little blurry. It didn't look that blurry when I was doing a thing. Or maybe it's just my computer. Oh, y'all watched it? It was decent. Dallas liked it. Oh, okay. Because I was like, I'm not really big into the comedies anyway. The pairing is interesting. We like Jamie Foxx, Cameron Diaz. She's cool enough because we had her in what's the name? That was a comedy. Child. Oh, okay. DeMarcus said it was decent also. Something about Mary. So, we know she's got it in her. We'll see. We'll see. Next up on January 17th on Stars, we got The Couple Next Door. It's a drama thriller series rated TVMA. I believe it's 7 episodes in total. And our good guy here at the end, Alfred Enoch, aka Wes from How to Get Away with Murder. That's what got me. I was like, oh, it's Wes. I got to see it. Now, I didn't realize he was like British Brazilian. And this is like, I think, British based. So when he started talking, I was like, oh, that don't sound like Wes. But that's probably closer to what the man actually sound like. So It's all well and good. We got a young couple develop a fast friendship with their new neighbors when they move to an idyllic suburb. But the relationship soon takes some unexpected and sinister turns. Yes, Wes. Poor Wes. Oh, hey, Aries. Hey. I did watch the first episode of this one. The first episode, I'm not sure if they're all going to be this long. It was about 50 some minutes, so it's a little lengthy. They open with a bang because what we open with is, I guess, what we're going to have to get to at the end. You know, is one of those it kind of reminds you of How to Get Away with Murder. It don't rewind, but essentially it does because it gives you're like, why are we running through the forest? What is going on? What is that sound? Did somebody get taken out? So yeah, yeah. First episode was cool though. We're setting up the stage. It wasn't that eventful, like I said, except for that beginning. That beginning was very wham bam, okay, in your face. This is what we're leading up to. But I recommend you check it out. What was a little too silly for you? Back in Action? Oh yeah, see that might seal it for me too. I don't like silly. I don't like silly. Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz in Any Given Sunday with LL Cool J was a fight. Yeah. Oh, she was in that too. I don't remember that, child. All the couples were cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, child. You are not wrong. No, not yet. I ain't watch it either. Next up, we got A Kill for a Kill. January 17th on Tubi. It's a thriller drama because you already know how they do. It's rated TVMA and has a runtime of 1 hour and 35 minutes. A deceptive motivational speaker becomes entangled in a deadly game with a fan who suggests they take out each other's spouses. That sounds like the Twisted Marriage Therapist. It sounds like something they already did, but I'm gonna probably watch it at some point. It's a little bit of that in there, Candy. It's a little bit of hunching going on. I will give you that. I don't want to give too much of it away, but yeah, we just getting warmed up. So yeah, yes, Lord. Woo. Yeah, Tubi's usually good for. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check and see what it got going on. Next up, also on January 17th in theaters, we got Both Eyes Open. It's a mystery thriller with a runtime of 1 hour and 40 minutes. It gave me a no rating, so child, whatever that means. And we got Gail Bean. Hey girl, hey. She said she gonna make sure you working. You BSing her on the spinoff. P Valley taking forever in a day. Miss Gail Bean said she's going to forever get that paper. Taye Diggs and Mac Wiles. And Gail Bean plays Allie. Allie escapes an elusive relationship but hallucinates about her abuser. She receives cryptic messages suggesting he's nearby. As the messages intensify, her reality unravels. Allie realizes the truth may be closer than she thought. Now, I got my own theories on this, and I don't know if I'm going to get to the theater, but I'm definitely going to be watching this. Might have to wait till it hits streaming though, but I got my theories. And so I have to see if I'm right about my thoughts about this one. Next up I don't know if I have nobody that's quite this young, but might have some kids. January 17th, we got Henry Danger, the movie on Paramount Plus. It's action. It's rated TV PG and has a runtime of 1 hour and 40 minutes. And it stars Jace Norman as, Henry Danger. After meeting Kid Danger superfan Missy Martin and being pulled into a portal that opens alternate realities, Henry and his inexperienced new sidekick, who is this new sidekick, must find their way back to dystopia or be trapped forever. Now, baby, listen. My kids was into Henry Danger. So definitely all the earlier years and all the earlier series, because it's funny because the girl that's on Henry Danger was the daughter in Best Man Holiday. And I was like, oh, that's Charlotte from Henry Danger. So my kids were definitely into Henry Danger. I definitely watched all of the earlier years, earlier seasons. Now, some of the later ones, not so much. But I don't think my son has watched it yet. One of my kids gonna end up watching this, and if it's a little one, you know, me and him, we be like this. We be watching our shows, so I probably will end up checking this out. Some of y'all probably be like, "Girl, who is Henry Danger?" And we not about to watch this. But for those of y'all with little ones, you know, might be on your radar. Oh yes, she's supposed to be in this upcoming season of Harlem too. Yes. And Kofi Sarobi, yes. Next up, also on January 17th, we have Sing Sing in theaters. It's a prison drama rated R with a runtime of 1 hour and 47 minutes. This is an A24 production, and it stars Coleman Domingo, which has had my eye, because where he's at, I be at, because I just love him as a I just love him as an actor. Inspired. No, not inspired. Reading is fundamental. In prison for a crime he didn't commit, Divine G finds a purpose by acting in a theater group alongside other incarcerated men, including a wary newcomer. Yeah. So if y'all are looking for something different, y'all are Coleman Domingo fans, you want to get out to the theater, get out to the movie theater, get you some popcorn. Here you go. And next up, here it is, January 17th. I had the wrong date for it. I had to move it up because it was a 20-something. I said, I think that's out already. We got One of Them Days in theaters. It's a comedy rated R with a runtime of 1 hour and 37 minutes. We got Keke Palmer. We got SZA. I seen Cat Williams' name in this one. I don't know what he's about to be doing. And Issa Rae, I believe, is a producer on this one. Because when I watched the trailer for it, I can honestly tell y'all I was not very moved. The trailer, the description, all of that. Yeah, I think initially they gave us the wrong date. And then I'm like, wait, it's out already. That came out this weekend. So I was like, let me move my slides and switch my dates and make sure I don't put it down. Because I think I have next weekend as it coming out. When her boyfriend takes her rent money, Alyssa and her roommate race against the clock to avoid eviction and keep their friendship intact. Baby, yes, I could understand how that would bring some danger to a friendship. Ari says she really liked it though, so that makes me optimistic. Like I said, the description and the trailer didn't do too much for me, but Issa Rae very rarely misses, so like I kind of have my faith in that. Again, don't know if I'll get to the theaters to see it. Definitely on my list. It was somewhere in the middle. It wasn't on the bottom, it wasn't on top. It was somewhere in the middle, but seems to be like they think it did really well at the box office, so people are actually liking it. So probably just, you know, I'm just being a little bougie with the watching the trailer. Oh, okay. So the preview was getting silly. Oh, okay. Because that preview was. Oh, Uncle Jerome is in it too. Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. You need to watch your mouth. Okay, Shana said she saw it. She'll give it 7 out of 10. It was cute. Okay, 7 out of 10 ain't bad. That's better than I projected. Well, I'm 50-50, like I said, because once we got Issa Rae's name on it, it's like we heading towards that 7, 8, 9 out of 10 category. But I was like, ooh, what are we even doing here? And I love me some Keke Palmer. And SZA is doing her big one, okay? She about to go on tour with Kendrick. She putting her music out. She about to be in a movie, okay? All right. Yes, Lord. Next up, January 18th. Now, DeMarcus, I done did my homework. The Girl in the Garage, the Laura Cowan story on Lifetime. It's a drama, rated TV 14. It's a runtime of 1 hour and 28 minutes. We're going to get into the description, and then I'm going to talk about it. So we got Paige Hurd, Stephen Bishop, Brad James, and P.D. McGee, a.k.a. Salim from Power Book 2. Struggling to make ends meet, Laura Cowan and her children temporarily move into the home of a family friend. However, they soon find themselves held captive in a cold, dark garage, enduring years of abuse at the hands of the man who betrayed them. You liked it, Demarcus? Because yes, that's Lauren, and Salim is in it too. Salim got a little tiny role. Demarcus, you like this? It was good. It's based on a true story. You know how Lifetime like to do, but baby, it was dark. It was dark. I mean, what was it going to be when you locked in a garage? But I was like, oh, this is traumatic. I will not be watching this a second time. I mean, it's going to have a happy ending because otherwise, why would we be talking about it? But oh, child, I'm just going to tell y'all before y'all go into it, it's a little bit heavy. It's a little bit heavy. It's a lot of situations in there for a Lifetime movie. Just want to let y'all know that. Oh, okay. Yeah, she usually come through with the fashions. She had the fashions doing her one of the days press tour. Yeah, I said Brad James. I said Paige Hurd, Stephen Bishop, Brad James, and Petey McGee. And Petey McGee is Celine. But yeah, I got him. I ain't forget Brad James. What's her name's boo boo? Rudy. Her name is not Rudy, child. You know Rudy real name. Okay. Mo.J's cousin did this movie. It's on my watch list, but I still haven't watched it yet. Okay. Well, I ain't really give you too many spoilers because this is what it is. Okay. All right. Well, you did a good job because you definitely drove through some points. It just, yeah. I won't say it wasn't well made. I'll just say it was heavy. That's how I was feeling. Yes, based on a real story. We got to see the real lady at the end too. So all of those were up until now. All of these are out already. You can check them out. We got just a couple of more. We rounded up with these are coming up next. So on January 22nd on Apple TV, we have Prime Target. It's a thriller rated TV 14. I believe it's 8 episodes in total. We have a young mathematician is on the verge of a breakthrough when he realizes an unseen enemy is trying to destroy his idea. Together with a government agent who's been tracking him, he begins to unravel a conspiracy. So, okay. Apple TV and Prime, they're usually pretty, well, also Paramount Plus. It does pretty good on this series. So if you like any of those, I'm pretty sure this will be one that you guys want to check out. That's coming up in just 2 days from now on Apple TV. I always say Apple TV. Apple TV Plus, child. You see the plus is up there. Next up, also on January 22nd, is a little more in my wheelhouse. Now, I don't know whether I'll just be recapping it or I'll actually just be watching it for my own enjoyment. But we have Wags to Riches on Netflix. It's a reality series rated TVMA, and it's 8 episodes on total. We have Cherelle Rosado, who dated Chad Ochocinco for quite some time. And then we also have, I don't recognize most of these ladies. I just recognize this name, which is why I wrote her down, Alexis Welch Stoudemire, because I recognize Stoudemire from the basketball player. Amari, I recognize that. So I put her name down. But this upcoming series will take a peek into the glamorous and drama-filled lives of these ladies as they balance the challenges of fame and relationships with their own personal ambition. Amid the often chaotic world of professional sports and music. Dating men in the public eye might tie these women together, but these wags navigate their unique lives from settling scores to handling side chicks on their own terms. I would reread the whole thing, but I'm not. I don't know why I got tongue-tied. That's what happens when the descriptions be too long, Kira. That's on you. Cut them description down next time. Then you won't be stumbling over your words. Yeah, Apple TV Prime and yeah. That's the top hitters, because sometimes you be like Netflix, even Hulu, you be like, child, what are we doing over here? But they put out, well, especially Netflix pushes out a bunch of content. So your girl is definitely, sir, I know you lying. Pardon me, momming over here. Oh, oh. I did not know that, Aries. I doubt it. I doubt it, child. That's a lot to that that's a lot to bring to the table. Yikes. Shayna, I was gonna say Shayna answered you, DeMarcus. Yeah, I don't think they. Ooh, child. I was laughing because I have on the trailers on my community tab for anybody that wants to go check it out. But I was laughing because they're centering what's her name, Sherelle Ultra, and I'm happy to see her back because I missed her from Selling Tampa, and I really think they shouldn't have canceled that show. So I'm glad she did get another shot at Netflix, particularly. But she's been dating Chad for a long time, but they're not together anymore, and they are very much in the promo. So this is probably obviously taped before they broke up. So maybe last year or a year or two ago, who knows? Yeah, they're gonna be over there faking and fronting. Like, that's, child. Listen. Yeah, I'm definitely about to be right there. Now I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch all of them because how Netflix give it up. They about to drop all them episodes at once, and I do not know if I got the energy for all of that at all. Boom, Basketball Wives Netflix edition. But I'm intrigued. Oh, next up on January 23rd, we got The Family Business New Orleans on BET Plus. It's a drama/crime series rated TV-14, and I believe we're getting 8 episodes for the first season of this spinoff. Now, your girl been catching up. I didn't watch the whole 5 seasons of Family Business so I can get acclimated with these folks that's going to pop their heads up in this series so I can know exactly who we're dealing with, okay? Just want to know. So we got Brandon T. Jackson, we got Layla Rashawn, we got Pooch Hall, and this is a Carl Weber production. Like I said, it's Carl Weber's The Family Business New Orleans. When a rival crime boss threatens Big Shirley Duncan's New Orleans casino, she calls on her New York family to help restore order with their own brand of street justice. I said, all right, now I'm there. I'm willing, I'm ready, and I'm able, and I cannot wait. Okay. I cannot wait because y'all got me very, very invested. Very, very invested is all I could say. Wives and girlfriends of ballers or athletes, wives and girlfriends, high profile sports, and that type of thing. Yeah, I think Shayna put it up here, Detroit, a little bit earlier because DeMarcus was asking the very same question. What is that? For anyone that missed it, why is my child hooping and hollering? I miss Selling Tampa too. I really do. Yeah, they could get back together. They could. Well, I just know they currently ain't together. That's all I know. That's not what it means, Aries. Aries is funny. Whoop whoop. That's for Family Business New Orleans. I'm sure. I am sure. And Candy, oh my God. This is Thursday, this starts. And do you know what time? If you could just put it down in the comments, because I think EJ is doing like a big thing and Cousin Curtis is going to be on there, and we all got to be tuned in to support our homegirl. Is if you guys are interested in this show, I think that's going to be totally awesome. So for sure. I'm not sure what time, but if not, keep your notifications on, check her community tab. I'm sure she'll be talking about it. She's been giving you tons. I haven't been able to keep up. Tons of just information leading up to, because she's heavy on family business. She's read the books. She's done interviews. She's done recaps. If you're on a Discord, go ahead and check all of that out. She's done giving you the connections, the people to go over there, EJ the Junkie or EJ the TV. I'm not sure what her channel is. It's EJ TV Junkie, I believe is the specific channel. Yeah, all of y'all here know her. You know what I'm talking about. These for the people coming on the replay or people that's hiding in the bushes and for some reason don't know. Go on over there. Check it out. Check it out. Yes, aka Sunshine. He said, I'm never coming home again. That's what that man said. That's what that man said. Evelyn Lozada is very interesting to me. Interesting? That's the word you're going to give it? DeMarcus be liking the villain, so who knows? Who knows? I cannot do Evelyn. Evelyn makes my stomach turn, child. Yes, I hope they drop it at 3 a.m. so I could get a... I got to work. I guess I have to watch it on my lunch break. It's going to get watched, though. It's going to get watched. We've got a couple more. So January 24th, we have Star Trek Section 31 on Paramount Plus, action adventure rated PG-13. I forgot to see the runtime or how many episodes exactly this was. We have Michelle Yeoh and Omari Hardwick, as DeMarcus mentioned. And this is Emperor Philippa Grego. Child, I don't know. Emperor Philippa is tasked with protecting the United Federation of Planets. She must also face the sins of her past, baby. Ooh, one thing that past gonna do is rear its ugly head, child. Okay. So if you guys are Star Trek people, I have not watched Star Trek in years. Star Trek or Star Wars. I ain't watched neither one of them in forever. Growing up, yes, I didn't watch Star Trek. I didn't watch Star Wars. There was a Kira on Star Trek, so I was like, "Ooh, hey girl," but yeah, haven't watched it. Probably gonna skip this one. I mean, Omari part makes me a little intrigued, but that aside, probably not gonna watch it. But if y'all watch it, if y'all are into Star Wars, definitely go ahead and check it out. Now, this one I've been waiting for, January 25th. Oh, that's my nana's birthday. R.I.P. Mary J. Blige's Family Affair. This is our third, I believe, final chapter, but don't get me to lying. Maybe I'm just saying final chapter because they keep saying final chapter for everything else, child, because it's Harlem's final chapter, and I just don't even know what to do with that. On Lifetime, it's a drama, and it is an hour and 30 minutes, so that's coming this weekend. So this past weekend, we had the Garage. It's gonna be a little bit better, It's not gonna be as dark. We have Asiana, Alexis, and Da Vinci. I love to see them are back as tensions rise between Kendra and Ben. We had to know what was happening with Kendra and Ben. We just absolutely had to know. As they move out of the city and struggle with fertility issues. Their relationship reaches a boiling point when Ben secretly helps his brother while Kendra returns to the city and reunites with the old friend. Got the trailer for that on my community tab too. If you haven't seen it, want to go over there and check it out and be tuned in to watch it on Saturday. I cannot wait. Okay. Cannot wait. Next up is Mr. Morris Chestnut on January 26th. We got Watson on CBS and Paramount Plus. It's a drama series rated TV 14. I believe it's 13 episodes. It's like the standard thing for network TV for, first season out. Like I said, Morris Chestnut. What more do we need to say? Do we need a description? We don't really need a description. I'll read it anyway. A year after the death of his friend and partner Sherlock Holmes, Dr. John Watson resumes his medical career at a clinic dedicated to the treatment of rare diseases. However, he soon finds that his old life is not done with him yet. I'm going to be tuned in. I'm going to be tuned in, okay? Where else would I be but watching Morris Chestnut on my TV? Phone, laptop, iPad, you get what I'm saying. Yes. So I'm going to be watching it. Mm-hmm. And it's a little bit of a drama. Look at that man. Just look at that man. We'll move on to another one of my favorites. Not in the way that Morris is my favorite, but he's another one of my favorite actors. This Is Us was my okay, and I was there with tears and tissues for every episode. Now, this is not that, But January 28th on Hulu, we're getting Paradise, which is a drama thriller, rated TVMA, and I believe it's 8 episodes in total. We got my guy, Sterling K. Brown. It also has James Marsden, which I used to be a fan of, but I'm side-eyeing him ever since that Nickelodeon documentary where we exposed things and he was signing lists for people that should not be tipped. Child, if you know, you know. In any case, Paradise is set in a serene community inhabited by some of the world's most prominent individuals. But this tranquility explodes when a shocking unaliving occurs and a high-stakes investigation unfolds. Please, that little thing, I think I got that off of Hulu. Don't even do it justice. Excuse me, y'all. Go on over there, do yourself a favor and watch that trailer, okay? Or you can look it up on YouTube. Watch that trailer. This looks good. I'm going to be watching it, okay? I'm ready to watch Sterling do his thing. And when I first saw the trailer, I thought we was going to be getting Gladiator vibes. Jesus, why can't I think of the show? Scandal, but not quite that. But looks like it's going to be good nonetheless. Watson, I don't know if you're going to be able to compare Watson and Cross. I'm gonna watch it either way. But I just feel like it's kind of apples and oranges, like they're fruits, but really, you know, one is citrus, and you know, I'm gonna watch. See, we in the same vein. Paradise is looking. Tamika said she's gonna be watching too. It looks good. Like I said, I watched the trailer and I was like, oh, okay, this looks real interesting. Real interesting. We got 2 more to wrap this list up. We have this just came across my desk. Just like I think the trailer for this just dropped like 2 days ago, January 29th. Like, you know, I'm a documentary girl. We're gonna check it out and see what it's hitting for. I may add this to my Yikes true crime and documentary to talk about. An American Manhunt, O.J. Simpson on Netflix is a documentary rated TVMA, and it's 4 episodes of 4 parts. Or baby, yes, another one. Okay, all these years later, another one. The White Bronco, The Gloves, The Trial of a Century. This documentary series investigates the shocking, unaliving case that became a cultural phenomenon. Yup, another one. Exactly. She said, I'm gonna watch it. I think that's how we all feel. I'm gonna watch it though. Cause why not? Why wouldn't we? R.I.P. to the juice. The juice is out of here, but R.I.P. child. It was a time. I was in high school. I remember when that verdict came in. I was in that Catholic school. It was, some people was not happy about it, okay? I was not happy about it. I was like, on the low. I mean, we hate for somebody to not have their life no more. Yeah, the Goldmans are trying to get their bread, you know, squeeze all the juice that they can get out of this thing. Because, child, if the glove does not fit, you must acquit. Baby, now I don't know whether that was fact or fiction, but in that Monsters with the Menendez brothers, when they was trying to come up with an OJ like slogan, talk about if you've been abused, you can't be accused. Sir, what? Like I said, I don't know whether Ryan Murphy made that up on his own, but that was funny to me. Last off, we're going to end with another one for the family, for the kids, for if you got little ones. It's based on a children's book. It drops January 31st. In theaters, we got Dogman, y'all. Comedy adventure, rated PG. It has a runtime of 1 hour and 34 minutes. We got Pete Davidson and Laurel Howery are in this one. And the description reads, when a police officer and his faithful police dog get injured in the line of duty, a harebrained but life-saving surgery fuses the two of them together. Now, I don't know why I didn't put that together in my head from looking at him, but okay, child. And Dogman is born. As Dogman learns to embrace his new identity, he must stop feline supervillain Petey the cat, not Pete the cat, because I know Pete the cat. I thought Pete the cat was cool. Petey the cat, from cloning himself and going on a crime spree. She said, Lord, what, child? We seen a preview of this in the movie theater. My son was like, yeah. I'm like, not about to do it. Y'all gonna have to wait till my 9-year-old. You gonna have to wait till this come on the Paramount Plus. It's the DreamWorks. Is that Paramount? You gonna have to wait till that comes out on Paramount Plus. Like I said, it's based on a book, and I think we actually do have. I have to go look on that bookshelf. I think my kids actually do have Dogman books, and I just kind of never put the two things together. That he was a dog, he was a man. He'd be fighting crime and kung fu kicking and everything. But yeah, it's the Dogman of it all. Okay, I didn't do it. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. Also now streaming, I didn't make a slide for it. We have January 3rd. We got The Front Room is now on Max. I haven't heard great things about it. For as much as I love Brandy, the reception for that movie was not positive. I haven't got a chance to check it out. I'll put my little thing back up here now. I haven't got a chance to check it out yet. So and usually I do a little bit better with give you guys things that are now streaming that once were in theaters but you could watch, but that's the only one I had on my list for right now. My apologies. If I find some more, I'll either put them on my community tab or remember to give it to you guys when we do the February ones, because I think a couple other things are also streaming now. I had much more. I had like 5 for December, but Orange Juice Jones with O.J. Simpson. I saw you and him and walking in the rain. Baby, if he's seeing them walking in the rain, if the glove does not fit, you must have quit. Because absolutely not. Yikes and wow. Yikes and wow. Yeah. I missed you so much that I followed you today. This song is crazy. Oh. Hey, JB. Let me run it back let me see if I can run it back for Jay-Z. I got not Jay-Z, JB. Lord Jesus. I got to take my thing down again before we get out of here. Child, it is a whole key and a key. All right, hold on. Let's move you down for a second. Let's put this back up here really quickly. Let's do it this way. No, that's not the way I was trying to do it. I was trying to do it this way. As we go through them. So we got January 1st, we got Harlan Coben's Missing You on Netflix. January 2nd, we got Conspirators on All Black. January 3rd, we got Selling the City on Netflix. Also January 3rd on Netflix, we got Love is Blind Germany. Also on Netflix, because Netflix be on the check-in. January 7th, we got Jerry Springer Fight Camera Action. We got, it really was on the 6th on the ID channel, but the 7th on Max, we got The Curious Case of Natalia Grace, the final chapter. We got Doc on January 7th on Fox and Hulu. We got The Breakthrough on January 7th on Netflix. We got On Call January 9th on Prime Video. Also, January 9th on Max, we got The Pit. January 9th, also on Max, we got Aaron Hernandez, The Untold Unalivings of Bristol. January 10th, in theaters, we got Den of Thieves 2, Pantera. Also, January 10th, in theaters, we got Hard Truths. January 14th, we got Zitty, The Making of a Bad Boy on Peacock. January 14th on Max, we got The Curious Case of. Skip that one. January 15th, we got Scam Goddess on Freeform and Hulu. January 16th, we got Unstoppable on Prime Video. January 17th, we got Back in Action on Netflix. January 17th, we got The Couple Next Door on Stars. A Kill for a Kill, Tubi on January 17th. January 17th in theaters, we got Both Eyes Open. January 17th, again, we got Paramount Plus, Henry Danger, the movie. Also, January 17th, we got Sing Sing in theaters. One of Those Days on January 17th in theaters. January 18th on Lifetime, we got Girl in the Garage, the Laura Cowan story. And then coming up next, we have January 22nd, Prime Target on Apple TV+. Wags to Riches, January 22nd on Netflix. Carl Weber's The Family Business, New Orleans on BET+. January 23rd. January 24th on Paramount+, Star Trek Section 31. January 25th, Mary J. Blige's Family Affair on Lifetime. January 26th on CBS and Paramount Plus, we got Watson. January 28th on Hulu, we got Paradise. January 29th, we got American Manhunt, O.J. Simpson on Netflix. And rounding it out, we have Dogman, January 31st in theaters. That's in my community tab, Detroit. I went over there at the beginning of the live because I put my series returning on a community tab, and I don't do them on here just because it'd be so many things, but I'll do those quickly again. I did that at the top. So we have, where did it go? January, series returning in January. January 7th, The Oval, Season 6 on BET+. January 9th, The Upshur, Season 6 on Netflix. January 9th, The Traitors, Season 3 on Peacock. Goosebumps, January 10th. I believe that's Disney+. That's an anthology, so that's kind of like Season 2, if you will. January 17th, we got Severance, Season 2 on Apple TV. Young, Famous, and African, Season 3 on Netflix, January 17th. January 23rd, we have Harlem, Season 3, final season on Prime Video. January 23rd, on Netflix, we have The Night Agent, Season 2. January 24th, we have Toya and Rajane, Season 2 on WeTV. January 29th, we have All American, Season 7 on CW, for those of y'all that are still holding on. And January 30th, we have The Recruit Season 2 on Netflix. So that is everything, you guys. Also now streaming on January 3rd, The Front Room on Max, for those of y'all that wanted to see it. I love Brandy, so I'm gonna go check it out, even though they said it was horrible. Worst movie of the year of 2024. They were not very fond of that movie. But yeah, I've been the Oval Upshurs I don't watch. I'm going to definitely go check in for Young, Famous, and African, see what that's hitting for, see if I'm going to recap that. Harlem, I definitely want to recap. I have to watch Season 1 of The Night Agent. I like Toya and Rajane Season 1. Everybody didn't, so there's that. She said, how is All American still on there? Somebody's watching it because they canceled the spinoff. You're ready for it, Mary? Yes, and check on the WAG show. Yeah, I gotta go peek my head in on Young, Famous, and African. And then this week I'm excited for, we got Harlem this week, we got WAGs this week, and we got The Family Business, New Orleans this week. So it's going to be a busy weekend. It's going to be a lot to watch because we got all 8 episodes of Young, Famous, and African. Harlem, are they going to give us all of it at once, or now they're giving us episode at a time? I can't even remember. WAGs, I know they're gonna give us all 8 episodes. And Mary's a movie, so I'm cool on that. Hey, like chatting with a friend reviews. Thank you for coming through. We was just running through some things. You have to rewind it back because I just did the final rundown of everything. Not everything, but quite a few things that were released in the month of January. We're just going through that. But yeah. Okay, so Harlem is weekly. I couldn't remember because I know sometimes with Prime, they'll give you the whole thing, and then Season 2, they'll give you weekly, and so it's 3. So I thought that's what it was, but then I was like, all right, so that's cool. So really just Young, Famous, and African, which is already out, in WAGs is going to be overwhelming. Wags, I'm probably not recap. Well, it'll be one or the other. Like either it'll be Wags or it'll be Young, Famous, and African. Probably more so Young, Famous, and African than Wags. I'll probably just gonna watch Wags and enjoy it. Or if somebody's doing a panel, I'll hop on a panel. Or if I'll do like an overall of like the people, like for the season. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Listen, I'll be right there with you. I'll be right there with you. It's okay. That's what the replay is for. And anybody coming through on the replay, gotta find your banners, girlfriend. Leave a comment, hashtag replay, drop an emoji, let me know you came through, help your girl with all of the things that YouTube likes to see. Okay. They want to see certain things. So, help a sister out. And I know I'm at 5. Don't look at me crazy, but we're trying to get to 1,000. Okay. I was trying to get there by the end of last year because your girl been on YouTube 3 years. So help me get to 1,000. Share this video or you share your videos. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. We getting the watch hours is getting there. The subs and the watch hours is not. I'm not going to tell y'all what to do, but please and thank you. And then again, all things at the bottom of the screen, like the video, subscribe, comment in the comment section, share, turn on your notifications because, I'm trying to do what I can do, but, sometimes like them ribs smell so good. Sorry to just hit me in the nose. My ribs are over there in the crock pot. Overall, okay. Yeah. That's what I was thinking if I do Wags. Because I'm like, that looks like far too much to tackle. And then I said, what, it's 8 episodes? I don't even remember. Hold on. Yes, 8 episodes. Yeah. Yeah, that might be the play. I don't know what I want to do with Young, Famous, and African. That's 8 episodes. I don't know if I want to do a play-by-play. 2 and 2. I mean, 2 by 2 by 2, 4 and 4. I don't know. That I got to figure out. Wags, if I like it enough, I'll do an overall because I can't. First of all, me and the episodic and the series already have a hard enough time keeping up, okay, with everything that's going on, but let alone y'all drop all at once because I totally skipped the ultimatum when I'm so mad because I wanted to do a recap, but it was like Christmas time and I was doing my Christmas content, my vlogging and stuff. So it was like, And then I didn't intend to do Love is Blind Germany anyway. I'm just going to go watch that for my own sake, but I'm going to jump back in next month to Love is Blind. I'm going to try and scale a little bit down because, they give us a lot in the pods and stuff. So try and scale that down as much as I can. Yeah, something like that. Scale that down as much as I can because, they give you that front is like heavy loaded with like 3 or 4 episodes of the pods, and then they be on a trip, and then when they're on the trip, it's not as much, and then you can kind of break it down into couples because I did a panel last time. So after I did those first initial couple, those first initial couple of episodes, and we just did it by couples, and that worked out better. So I may continue to do that for next month just so it'll be a little easier to digest and we're not hitting every single point because it really don't be that much going on towards the end. We don't need that much of the pods either, but I digress. I'm rambling. I appreciate you guys coming through. Check out some of my other content. Like I said, this week I just did a Saturday sip on Saturday. Yesterday I did a found panel with the ladies, so go ahead and check that out. And then I will be getting up this week the thing about Mr. Diddler. Did he Papa Rock do that whatever. I will be getting that up and just keep your notifications on so we can see what else is going on. I'm sure we'll have found again on Sunday with the ladies, and I'm not sure what the week has ahead of us with all this other stuff that's coming out and how that's going to play out, because I'm off today, I'm off tomorrow, but that stuff don't come out till it can't come out now, so I'll have to. I'm rambling. I appreciate you guys. I will see you in the next video. Peace.